Hello again, and welcome to my talk for today. Today being Maundy Thursday, one of the important days in our year. As the next few days go by, it'll become harder not to be able to gather together for the final days of Holy Week, and then the glorious outburst of Easter Day. But today, Maundy Thursday, is often almost missed by some. Yet it has a centrality and importance which should not be underplayed. It was on this night that Jesus gathered with his friends to celebrate Passover, the feast of the Jews when they remembered their escape from Egypt. The angel of death passed over their houses, and Pharaoh let God's people go. Hurriedly they gathered what they could to take along with them, and also took unleavened bread for the journey as they rushed to escape their captivity. At his Passover celebration in the upper room, Jesus began a new tradition, which celebrated the escape from another slavery, not from the Egyptian yoke. This new gathering of God's people would remember that a rather different offer of escape was there for them. The escape from sin and death. It was being pointed to by Jesus, and he told his disciples to continue with this meal. This final supper of Jesus has become known as the Last Supper, the Eucharist. The table of the Lord is where the body of Christ gathers to receive food for the journey with him. This year, we're unable to gather for this sacred meal, and it is a wrenching thing for many. Earlier on that night, Jesus washed the feet of his disciples. He took on the role of the lowest servant, even though he was the master. His action was objected to by Peter, who was made to understand its significance. It was an echo of Jesus' earlier words. The one who wishes to be the greatest has to be the servant of all. During this time of COVID-19, many of us have been serving people in different ways. To not be able to meet for one or some of our important gatherings of the year is an act of service. We are keeping people safe. It is my hope that when all this is behind us, we will be able to come together once more to give thanks for God's mercy and to rejoice in our risen Lord. Thank you once again for being here. This evening we have another Holy Week reflection with the Reverend Jasmine Chandra, and also the 6 o'clock litany. So for now, God bless and stay safe.